Right folks, in today's video I'm going to be reviewing my Ebawa EXT brushless hedge trimmer. So folks, to start off with, the reason I bought the Ebawa EXT hedge trimmer was because I was fed up using a petrol one at home. You know, through the week when you've been using a petrol one, at the weekend the last thing you want is noise. Well, probably me, not everybody, but the noise was just irritating me, so I decided to buy a battery powered Ebawa to go with the rest of my Ebawa tools. I've not tried it out yet. I've had a go with it, but I've not really give it a proper trial run. It's going to be more for home use, not for work, but out in the field, should I say. But if it proves to be good, I may invest in some more batteries for it. So the body comes separate to the battery. The body, I think, cost me about £98 from Screwfix. The battery from Screwfix was about 50 quid for a 5 amp hour battery. Ebawa reckon it'll give me 45 to 50 minutes run time. So I'm going to try it on. I'm at this garden in Eastwood at the moment, and there's a massive hedge. So what better time to try it on there? And like I said, if it does good in the field, I might just use battery from forevermore, because sometimes petrol hedge trimmers and the smell of petrol gets on your nerves a bit. And going into all the modern age, trying to be more environmentally friendly, maybe that's the way forward, but not having too much noise is perfect, honestly. So I will show you this hedge right now, and you can see how big the shocker is. So folks, this is the hedge. Comes all the way down here, all the way down here, all the way round, and finishes just tucked up next to that bay window. What it is, all the inside needs cutting, and then the entire top needs trimming over. Sorry, I think I'm making you all dizzy. And then the other side on the street, just give you a quick look at that. Through the gate. So we've got all that, all this, and we're going to see if I can get the Ebawa to do that whole lot on that one battery. It's a bit of a massive feat, but I've got some other batteries on charge as well. The 2 amp hour ones I have from my drill and my impact driver, so just in case the 5 amp battery doesn't have enough runtime in it, then I'm probably covered, because I'm a bit of a daredevil. I ain't even brought my petrol hedge trimmer out with me, because that's how much I have faith in it. So I'll get set up and we'll get cracking and get it sorted. So before I start folks, just check the battery. It's fully up, all the green's on. Just give you a quick measurement of the blade. What we're looking at, the blade's about 23 inches and about 20 inches of cutting blade, so it's not too bad at all. So let's see what happens. tell you something, it cuts pretty well. One of the battles we've got with this hedge is that Gareth cut it last year, and he's gone in a bit on some of the hedge, and I'm just trying to make sure, well, I'll probably end up going over it again, just try and get relatively straight, then just filter down the high spots to the low spots where he's cut it, hopefully get it flat again. I don't know, amateur. So folks, that's been 20 minutes cutting all the way round, top and bottom, and the battery is still on full. I don't know if you can see that very well because of the sun. The only gripe I have with this is when you're trying to change the angle and you're holding that handle, you've engaged, you've took this, that's the safety, so you've engaged the safety, well, disengaged the safety, and while you're moving it back, you're forever touching the trigger to turn it over, which can be a bit of a pain. That's my only gripe with it at the moment. Other than that, it's quite light. At the end of the video I'll put the specs up on how heavy it is, but I don't know, less than 10 kilo, about 5 kilo, something like that. Maybe less than that. It's quite light, but that is the only gripe I've got with it, is changing the handle, having the trigger next to the release button, and you're holding it here and turning the safety off. Man, you don't know where you're wafting the front about when you're trying to turn that round. So I'm just gonna get my brush all the cuttings off the top of that hedge. We've got one over there to do on the inside of the garden, and then we can move out onto the outside. But like I said, still on full battery. I know I had faith in this. You know something, I've just thought, 10 kilo, it's a bit bloody heavy. I'd say it's about as heavy as a bag of spuds, a small bag of spuds. 10 kilo, what was I thinking? So folks, I've done all the inside of the hedges, all that there, all the way down there, and I have a battery check in now. You can see 3 bars instead of 4, so we've lost a bar. I've still got faith in the bad boy. What do you think? Do you think it's going to last the rest of the hedge? I reckon it will. Put your answers on a postcard. Sorry, sir.
Oh, no problem, mate. Cheers.
So folks, after that, I'm still on 2 bar of power. I'm telling you, this thing's a badass. I'll show you how far I've got. So It's all cut all the way around. Just get to get all the top off. It's all the way around there and all the way up the street. So hopefully the Ebawa EXT hedge trimmer kicks his ass. Every year this hedge just gets taller and taller, so next time I'm probably going to have to use my bigger ladders. That was a bit of a stretch, a bit of a daredevil. I'm just going to nip a bit off from the back and we could check the status on the battery. There's only that little bit just there, if you can see it. Here we go, just a few odd ends pointing up. Get them cut now and we'll see how we are with the battery. I'm telling you, got to have faith in these things. Some days you got to have no fear when you're cutting edges. Anyway, it's all done. May need a few little bits off here and there, but I can do that off camera anyway. 2 bars, and that has literally took me 55 minutes exactly. Not bad. Not bad. So I don't know if the 45 to 50 minutes use, if it's constant, and I have kept it constant on around there, and that's when it drained the battery. So 2 bar left. There'll be enough on that to do all the little bits I need to nip off. But all in all, fantastic hedge cutter. Like I said, the only gripe I have about it is this changing handle malarkey. It's the only bit I don't like. So Ebawa, if you're watching this video, you need to sort your design out. It is nice and light, lighter than a bag of spud, not around 10 kilo. Cuts really well, but any new hedge trimmer is going to cut the hedge pretty sweet. Time will tell how long it will last. But what I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to take this out with me instead of a petrol hedge trimmer and see how good it is. So folks, this was from Off Screwfix for the body. Like I said, about £98. Battery was about 50 quid. So I would definitely recommend this to my friends and family. It's a good bit of kit, even for the DIYer. Time will tell on using it for work, but in the field, should I say. But yes, I wholeheartedly recommend the Ebawa EXT hedge trimmer, and what I'll do, I'll get the rest of the specs for it and I'll put them on the video in a second. But thanks for watching the video. If you got this far, thanks for watching the video. It's been fantastic doing this hedge in this weather. It's been nice. We had quite a bit of rain in Nottingham for the last couple of weeks. And just don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.